Tioga Pass is truly one of my favorite places in the world. The calming waters as you sit around 9,000 feet in elevation is truly special. We are enjoying Tioga Road on the way down to the valley. Tioga, this whole Tioga Pass area with everything here, as much as I love how incredible the valley is, I think I like this as the best part of the entire park. It's quieter and the high country is just outstanding. Arguably the prettiest lake here in Yosemite, at least one that's easy to access here, Tenaya Lake. This is before you can really see the valley. It's just right on the other side of the lake. You get up and you can see Olmsted Point, which we're probably going to stop at as well. But outstanding and stunning out here. So not really much of a hike, but we're hiking down just like a quarter of a mile from the Olmsted Point where you actually park, which you still get a good view there, but there's a nice little hill right up here where you get a fantastic view of the entire valley, along with Cloud's Rest and Half Dome. So we're heading there now. So yeah, not even like a 5-minute walk and you get this outstanding view. While not rare to see, this was our first time seeing a bear in Yosemite Valley. I could not believe how close this bear was to the walking path. So we checked in our cabin here at the Iwani. This place I've always wanted to stay at. I mean, it is definitely more expensive than I usually play, you know, $500 a night, which is a little steep, but when you have incredible views like this, it's hard to beat. So that's the main reason you're paying the premium you do. So we're gonna hang out here, and then tomorrow we're gonna go back and try to hike to the top of Yosemite Falls, which we tried to do in May, but we just ran out of time. But now that we don't have Sam with us, because it's just me and Aaron this weekend, you know, we should be able to get to the top of that for sure. But we're gonna enjoy our time here at this amazing hotel and check everything else around here. And I think tonight we're gonna be going up to Glacier Point to watch the sunset over the valley. On our way to Glacier Point, we stopped at the breathtaking tunnel view. All right, so the amount of times I've been here in Yosemite, I think this is the 14th trip in the past decade or so, I've never come up to Glacier Point to watch the sunset. So that's how we're ending our first day here. And no shock here, but it's absolutely spectacular. The colors change quickly up here, making every minute even more incredible than the last. Well, there's like a million people up here, and I can see why. This is a great way to end a day in Yosemite. I can't believe I've never been up here at sunset, but great way to end a day. But tomorrow we're going up to Yosemite Falls. The Iwani is home to one of my all-time favorite breakfasts, normally taking place in the Grand Dining Hall. While under renovations, you still get incredible views of the valley. All right, so this is gonna be take 2 for us on going up to the top of Upper Yosemite Falls. You know, we came here in May, attempted to go up, but we just ran out of time. Plus, we weren't going very fast thanks to having to haul a 30-pound child on your back. This time, it's just me and Aaron, so it shouldn't be too bad at all. These switchbacks are always tough. Every time we've done it. So, just keep chugging. About an hour in, we're at Columbia Rock right now with these outstanding views. So that means we're about a third of the way up. We've done a lot of the elevation gain so far. A lot of it's pretty front loaded. Then we kind of hang out and cut across with not a ton of elevation gain before we see the falls. And then it's switchbacks all the way up. So let's keep going. So this is as far as we made it last time with Sam, but up front is the massive amount of switchbacks getting to the top of the falls. So, all right, but amazing view so far. we'll definitely get some other great views as we keep climbing. So we're on the final switchbacks, but it's long, so we're only like a third of the way up. We climb basically alongside the waterfall, up the walls until we get to the top. So nice and steep, but slowly but surely. So we're like 2/3 of the way up these final set of switchbacks. They're brutal. They're definitely tougher than I remember when I was here 6 years ago. But the good thing is, once you're done with switchbacks, you're basically at the top, and you get to enjoy the view of the top of the falls. All right, made it to the top of the switchbacks. Whew, that was brutal, but just gotta go up a hair more, drop down to the falls, grab some lunch, and enjoy an amazing view. I did forget how sketchy the final few feet down to the overlook was. Thankfully, the actual route is not as death-defying as the route first appears to be. All right, made it up to the top. Tougher than I remember it being, but so worth it. This view, man, Yosemite. What else could be said? Yosemite's incredible. But yeah, waterfall's amazing. Don't know when I'll be back here, but we'll get Sam up here when he's a lot older. So, ended up taking about 2.5 hours to descend down. Pretty uneventful, other than the fact that we actually ran into a little baby rattlesnake. That was pretty spectacular. But that's the end here in Yosemite for us. There'll be who knows when we come back here, thanks to the move, but I'll miss the hell out of this place. This is one of my favorite places to be on the planet, and definitely come back to the west.